All right, good morning, everybody. Getting started, not seeing any initial setups. So for those on YouTube and Facebook, welcome. Thank you for joining. I will, this morning we're going to be looking at several things. We're going to continue to watch the indices. Let me put up these symbols here so when I call them out, you understand what I'm talking about. Now on the indices, we're going to be watching ES, which is your mini S&P, RTY, which is going to be your mini Russell, YM for your mini Dow, and NQ for your mini NASDAQ. And then GC for gold, SI for silver, CL for crude, and NG for natural gas. And I'll also be watching Bitcoin. We'll give you some setups there if we get them triggered. And then on the currencies, Aussie US, Euro US, and the US yen. On the currencies, what we're looking for here is we're going to be using one of 5 different patterns for a setup. Trades last no longer than 5 minutes. And then, of course, on the commodities and the stock indices, we'll be using Einstein. So that will give us a entry point, a profit target, and if we don't hit profit target, we will have a reversal. And if we have a reversal, it will recalculate the new target, and you just go from there. So right now, pretty quiet. Everything is already in movement here. I don't see any pattern setting up, so we'll just be patient here and wait. On the Dow, could be mixed. Well, right now it looks like it wants to open lower. Okay, we're going to start off. Looks like we're getting a PAP buy over here on the U.S. yen. Seeing an 89 buy, 129.89 buy. $129.89 buy. Not much of a risk. $129.89 long. All right, long for the U.S. yen, 129.89 long. This is going to be a PAP setup. Good premium in the 40s. Target is $60 if we can hit it. Still along the 129.89. Dipped. You could have gotten some nice premium in the 20s. I did not add. I could have added. I did not add. Just holding on to the 129.89. I'm getting out here in about 13 seconds. It's going to close around 129.90. That is going to be a winning trade. Nice way to start off the morning. Not getting anything with Einstein yet. Nothing on the indices. Nothing on gold or silver. Nothing on gold. Actually, I am getting something on natural gas. Take a look at this. Okay, I'm getting by, it looks like, on natural gas. Okay, entry is right here at 839. My target is going to be 842. I'm sorry. Yeah, 842 is going to be my target. And if I need to reverse, I'm going to reverse at 833. So entry was anything below 839. Right now we're sitting at 37. So entry is long, target 842. And if we don't hit target first, we're going to reverse at 833. So my favorites are going to be RTY, which is going to be your mini Russell, gold, natural gas, and the US yen. Those are really my four favorite, which I trade the most of. We'll do some ES as well. I like ES, which is the US 500. Once again, remember, Einstein is tonight. We're going to be training on Einstein for the first time. So if you haven't signed up, make sure that you signed up. You must be a prior, or you must purchase the crystal ball package first, because Einstein uses some of the patterns in there for its entries. So that's something you're going to want to make sure that you have. But if you are a prior CB member, you can sign up for Einstein. And if you're not, and you're just a core member, you would need to upgrade to Crystal Ball. And you would need to contact us if you want to get that special price, because we will give you a special price to upgrade. And then we can get you set up for Einstein. So anyway, right now, the only thing I have on right now for Einstein is long natural gas. Nothing going on with core, which is one of the 5 different patterns that we use in a core. Already had one trade today with core. It was a long yen, US yen. That was a winner. Okay, Faz, that's a good question. Well, the event is tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 Central. Einstein, to learn a little bit more about Einstein, I do have a video that is on my YouTube channel. But briefly, what Einstein is, it's a formula where you put in a price target. So for simplicity, let's say you're a stock trader, and you can use any market you want. You can use currencies, you can use indices, commodities, but let's say you're a stock trader and you're looking for a dollar move. What it will do, it will calculate, it will run a calculation, it will give you certain levels. Then we look for a certain price pattern to develop. Once a certain price pattern is developed, it will give us our entry where we have the highest probability of making that $1 move, whether it be up or down. And the success rate is 70% and up, depending on the particular pattern that we're using. So worst case scenario, over a long series of trades, you're looking at somewhere between, I found 74%. So I always say 70% and up, but my experience has been around 74%, and then it goes up from there. So it's real good if you are a scalper. Now, keeping in mind, the bigger the move, it could take longer to hit it. Shorter the move, obviously it would hit it quicker. But the percentages remain the same no matter what size move you're looking for. And so we have some, I have it set for some modest moves here this morning. Nothing, personally I like to get in and out. I don't like to be holding trades very long. Most of these trades are not going to last. And the indices, they don't last very long. Sometimes maybe no more than 10 minutes. Sometimes they can take longer. Depending on what kind of volatility we have in the market. Obviously, a lot of news, a lot of volatility, you're going to see it hitting them faster. And some move quicker than others. The indices are going to move quicker, obviously. Stocks are going to move a little bit slower. Well, depending on how tight your target is and what you're trading. And then on gold and silver, those tend to be a little bit slower movers. Natural gas can be a quick mover. Crude can be a quick mover. On the currencies, usually a little bit slower. Usually looking for much bigger targets, so a little bit slower on that. So if you are a core trader, let us know. We'll give you a special price to upgrade to the Crystal Ball. And also, when you upgrade to Crystal Ball, you get a full year in the chat room. So it's a really good value if you're a core trader. Even if you're not a core trader and you just get the Crystal Ball package, you're getting a full year in the chat room. So extremely reasonable, probably one of the best prices you're going to find out there for any live trading room. And also, I'm in here pretty much all day long, so I have to say that from my experience, most of the live chat rooms out there, the mentor may be in there maybe an hour, maybe an hour and a half or so. But since I do trade, I'm in here pretty much all day, all long, morning and night. So it's a really good value. All right, so I'm just looking for some new setups. Still long natural gas. Don't have anything else right now. I'll see how this down wants to open up, but I'm expecting a lower opening on the down. Now, those patterns occur quite a bit, and how important is it to know the Einstein method? Well, that's certainly up to you. I mean, I think it's takes your trading to a whole new level. But I think you have to ask yourself that question: how important is it to know if you're trading a particular stock or a commodity or an index, and let's say you like to scalp, or maybe you're a short-term trader and you like to pull a dollar out of the market or whatever the case may be. How important is that? So it gives you a price projection. Everything else that I teach gives you your highest probability of entering and exiting. The only thing that comes close to it, of course, is Crystal Ball. Crystal Ball is going to give you the size of the move, but it doesn't give you how far it's going to move. So if that would be something that would help you with your trading, then I think there's a lot of value behind it. I haven't shared it. There's only 2 other people that know about it at this point. Something I was taught over 30 years ago, never disclosed it. But if you're a core trader, you can do extremely well with core. We still trade, and I still trade a lot of core. Of course, Crystal Ball is a totally different level. Crystal Ball also allows us, if we're trading options, trade deep out of the money on the options. So Crystal Ball has a lot of value if you like to sell, say, an option at 80, risk 20, or buy it at 20, risk 20 for a potential profit of 80 or 90. then that's big value of where the crystal ball comes in. And crystal ball is more of a scalping type approach, very short term. Sometimes a trade can last less than a minute, sometimes a little bit more. So a little bit more than 8 minutes to the bell here. I'm waiting to see how this Dow's going to open, what it's going to do. Right now we're still moving lower. One thing I have on right now is we're long a natural gas, target of 842. If we need to reverse, going to be 833. Hey, Faz, did I answer that question for you on crystal ball? Okay, so basically, what crystal ball is going to allow you to do, it's going to do a couple things. Crystal ball, we show you how to trade. If you're trading options, we're going to show you how to trade very, very deep out of the money. All right, so what that means is that for most people, when they're selling an option, they're selling it for, maybe 20, 30, 40 dollars, $50, and risking that 50, right? Or if you sell it at 20, or say you sell it at 30, you're risking 70 to make 30. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to show you how to sell it at 80, risk 20 and make $80. And we're going to show you how to do that. The other thing is more of a scalping. Most everything else you're going to be holding with core, as you know, you hold for 5 minutes. We're going to show you how to time it. It's going to show you how to time it, and it's also going to allow you to scalp, and it's also going to allow you to only scalp the moves that are getting ready to have a big move. So if you're a short-term trader, that's very valuable, because let's say you're a seller and you want to sell the yen. We'll show you how to time it to get in right before that big move. I did do some videos on YouTube on Crystal Ball. If you watch those, you'll see I have some live demonstrations of Crystal Ball, and you'll see how it will predict. You'll see the market going up, and it'll tell you that the market's getting ready to have a big move to the downside, and that a minute or two later, it starts to collapse. So that's the value of it. So it does take your trading to a whole new level, and you're also going to learn some additional patterns that aren't in core, that are very, very strong. So there's a lot of things that are in Crystal Ball that are not on core, and then of course Einstein takes you to the next level, where we're going to be looking at size of the move. Oh, there you are. Hey, Pat. How are you this morning? Hopefully you guys can hear me. Sound is on. Are we good out there? Everybody hear me okay? Okay, good. Chris, you hear me all right? Okay, good. Thank you, sir. Thanks, Barbara. So right now it's pretty quiet, just holding along that natural gas. Dow's going to open here in less than a minute. Right, Dow's down 290. Still long natural gas. All right, let's just put those symbols up there once again. We're waiting for our next setup. Top right hand corner. We're watching the ES. We're going to be watching the E-mini S&P. We're going to be watching the mini Russell, mini Dow, and mini NASDAQ. So NQ for mini NASDAQ, YM mini Dow, RTY mini Russell, of course ES for the S&P 500, mini S&P 500. GC for gold, SI for silver for those that like commodities, CL for crude and natural gas, NG. And then for those that are watching Bitcoin, BTC. And then our three main Forex pairs that we like, currency pairs, Aussie US, Euro US, and the US yen.
Reverse sell.
Okay, we are going to reverse here on the natural gas, going short natural gas. I do like this setup, a little bit stronger pattern short. Okay, remember that short came in at 833. And I'm going to look for a target down here at 830. And if we don't hit target, we're going to reverse at 839. Okay, getting a short now on silver. Getting a short on silver. Short on silver's coming in at 2303. Target on that's going to be 2291. That is going to be our profit target. If we don't hit target on silver, we're going to reverse at 2328. Gold's going short. Getting a short on gold. Okay, that short on the gold came in at 19 even, 1900. Target is going to be 1896. Gold is going to be one of my favorites. I like gold. All right, short gold. And if we need to reverse on gold, we're going to be looking at 1908. I'm sorry, 1908. Okay, short natural gas, short silver, and short gold. Nothing on the indices. Crude is now getting a short now on crude oil. Short on crude came in at 110.25 or at 110.32. Profit target hit. Natural gas hit its target. That was a strong pattern setup. I like those. So hit target on natural gas. Still short silver and gold. And also now short crude. Once again, if you're watching me for the very first time, if you're trading the indices, make sure you just trade just one. Personally, I like RTY, which is going to be your mini Russell. The ES is a very good one as well. And then on the commodity, I usually trade like just a single commodity. So gold or natural gas, whichever one triggers first. And we'll be getting into a lot more of that tonight. We're going to be talking about what I think are the favorite combinations. And also, as you know, we can reverse approximately 30% of the time. So I'm going to show you how to eliminate some of those whipsaws. But you are going to get reversal, right, folks? Nothing's perfect. Nothing's 100%. But even if you're risking, I'm going to show you how to risk less, but even if you're risking 2 to 1 at 70%, you're still going to come out ahead. All right, but I'm going to show you guys how to get in on these entries and minimize some of that risk. All right, so you're going to get a better risk to reward ratio. So we'll go through all that tonight. So let's get a target on crude. Okay, target on crude is going to bring us down to 109.85. Still short silver and gold, short crude. Not a big fan of crude. I do love natural gas though. All right, still don't have anything setting up yet. Was looking for that double buy on that US yen. It didn't hold, so no go on yen. Still short gold, short silver, short crude. Profit target. Okay, we just hit target on gold. So that puts us just short silver right now. Still short silver with target of 22.91. And short crude with a target of 109.85. There was a secondary sell on natural gas. I missed it. I wasn't able to get to it, but it hit target pretty quick. Good morning, John. Glenn, good morning, sir. Wish that pattern would have held on that US yen. That would have been a beautiful buy. But it didn't hold. Was forming last minute. Went away. Otherwise, that would have been just a beautiful buy, that US yen. All right, up 100, Chris. Good job. Okay, so we're getting closer to target here. 91 is our target, sitting at 93. Still short gold, short silver, closer to target. Bitcoin's working on a short pattern, not quite developed. Profit target. Okay, there we go. Now we hit target on silver. All right, so silver hit profit target. Now we're just short crude. Yeah, Glenn, you can upgrade at any time with CB. All right, so for my active members, continue to watch those overnight trades. I'm telling you, they are golden. Watch those overnight trades. We put them on every night, approximately between 5 and 5:30 Central, which is what, 6 and 6:30 Eastern. We carry them to the 3 p.m. expiry, 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Two of the patterns that I like the most and personally trade are the HFs and the DPs. Those things are golden, guys. I'm telling you. If you're missing those trades, start watching them. They're really, really good. And they're basically, I consider them a set and forget. You just put them on, you let them go. Getting great premium, 50s and 60s. Most all of them, when I put them on, as you know from my emails, I'm doing the out of the monies. So we're getting that better premium. I have a Euro Yen that I put on last night. I just had one HF. And we also have a sell on the gold. So the gold came in short. Euro Yen came in as a buy. So if you're not, if you are a core trader and you're not active in the live chat room, that alone is worth the money for the small little $50 a month. Nobody charges anything less than I charge for a chat room where the mentor's in here all day long. All right, so it's a great value. Plus, the nice thing about being in a live chat room is you're going to be talking with other successful traders, and they're sharing their tips along with you on what they're doing to make money. And these guys are making money consistently, which is, to me, is fantastic. Of course, I can't tell you that for a fact, but I have to believe what they're telling me, and that's what they're telling me. So, I'm just not seeing anything right now. Already out of the gold, already out of the silver. Crude just kind of hanging there short. Okay, we're getting to buying the natural gas now. Interesting. Getting to buying natural gas. Okay, the buy on that gas is coming in at 8:30. Target is going to be 8:33. Reversal natural gas is going to be, let's see here. My target on natural gas is going to bring me down to 824. 824. I'm sorry, my reversal is going to be 824. So that's where I would reverse my long and go short. Okay, I've got a 55 short on the Euro US, 105.55. Wow, 83. Good job, Glenn. Well done, sir. You'll get there, Glenn. We'll get you there. Don't worry. Plenty of time. No rush. Okay, so we have about 2 minutes. Well, no, got about a minute to go here before we start our live broadcast. So those, once again, YouTube, Facebook, thank you for joining me. As always, if you have any questions, just go to binaryprostrategies.com. I do answer all my emails, so if you have questions, I'll be glad to answer your questions. Also, if you'd like to learn more about my strategies, I have tons of educational material out there on my YouTube channel, Binary Pro Strategies. So please go out there. If you haven't watched the fundamental video, watch that. Make sure you watch that. Give you a lot more insight into how I trade. Once again, I don't use indicators. Have not used indicators over the last 30 years. I realized a long time ago, and I've been trading for 40 years. Took me a long time, but I did a lot of research on indicators, and they just don't stand the test of time. Behavioral patterns do, and I call them behavioral patterns. They're not chart patterns. They're not your head and shoulders or your flags or anything like that, and they're not candlestick patterns. They are very unique, what I call behavioral patterns, and I do go into explanation on exactly not only why they work, but why they will continue to work, and they're universal. So one pattern is good for whether I'm trading RTY, gold, Bitcoin, commodity, Forex, stocks. Patterns are good in all markets. All right, so that's it. It is now top of the hour. Once again, thank you. Everybody have a great trading day, and we'll see you tomorrow morning. Take care.